In the summer of 2011, Arts Council England, in association with Nesta and the Arts and Humanities Research Council, launched a pilot digital research and development fund for arts and culture. The purpose of the pilot fund was to encourage the integration of digital technologies with arts and cultural projects. The £7 million Digital R&D fund for the arts is now open for application to arts projects based in England, collaborating with technology providers and researchers from 2012 to 2014. The 8 projects chosen for the pilot ranged from paperless ticketing at the Barbican to a smartphone app that guides you around Dickensian London. Each project received a £500,000 grant that enabled research and technology partners to come on board to realise the projects and to report on their outcome. The London Symphony Orchestra was involved with a pilot scheme that experimented with ticketing through a smartphone app.
The interesting thing for us in the arts sector is the arts sector has to really think about the audience and audience engagement, but the arts is also by nature is ready to explore things and do innovative new things like this project.
It could work for pretty much anyone. We think any art form would be particularly good for museums and art galleries. There's new technology coming out, the new field communication where they swipe the phone on the way in and it pays for it in the phone. So that has a lot of applications.
Is it possible to use the internet to take classical concerts at big city venues into rural communities?
It's a classical streaming project where we took 3 orchestras, Northern Sinfonia, the Manchester Camerata and the Aurora Orchestra, and we streamed 3 concerts in total.
Out to the Maltings Theatre in Berwick, the Playhouse in Alnwick and the Gala Theatre in Durham.
And we also streamed it online to some media partners as well.
Everybody's been so happy with the project and what they've learnt from it.
One of the things we're looking at as well is possibly extending the streaming network to some of our European concert hall partners as well.
A gallery in Nottingham used social media to crowd curate an exhibition of 2-dimensional art.
You upload your picture and it stands on its own.
The voting aspect of the competition I think is really, really great.
I guess the idea is to create an interactive experience. People coming to the venue can continue to interact with the work through this digital dimension. On the whole, the artists have really responded very positively.
In an ambitious transatlantic project, a London-based theatre company used digital technology to enhance the audience experience.
As an audience member, you need to work for your experience. There was a mirror which people could leave a message on that mirror and that would be drawn out like a hand-drawn note. They created a poltergeist kind of book which flipped off a bookshelf and revealed a book which was important to your mission.
But the thing that might have more longevity and more long-term promise is this kind of online experience that they kind of experimented with.
What happens when technologists are put into a room with artists? The Happenstance project aimed to find out.
Happenstance is a programme that brings together technology and the arts, not in order to make something, but in order to make change, to change the ways that organisations work.
It was very much trying to see what actually happens when a techie like me gets parachuted into the middle of an arts organisation.
Imagine an interactive guide to Dickensian London on your smartphone.
Dickens London Trails is a free iPhone app which basically leads audiences on a journey across Dickensian London.
It's an idea that's 140, 150 years old. As a user, you can decide, I want to follow Magwitch, I want to follow the Artful Dodger, or you can go to Great Ormond Street Hospital and read about his involvement in the fundraising campaign for this famous hospital.
The Imperial War Museum gave visitors to its Family in Wartime exhibition the opportunity to comment and discuss its collection online using venue-based kiosks.
We wanted to make our objects social and to give opportunities for people to comment and collect and share and just talk about our objects, both in the exhibition, in a mobile device and on our website. We've had a range of comments, some very personal, some very emotive comments. On occasions we've had people who have engaged with other people's comments, so it has been a very wide range, but what we have seen is that the kiosks have been extremely popular. We've had thousands and thousands of interactions.
Battersea Arts Centre created a collaborative online social network allowing audience and peer feedback to help nurture and develop artistic ideas.
So what we're trying to do is create an online forum, a space for that sort of interaction to happen.
Audiences also might get to thinking, I could do this. Actually, I could perhaps use this site, use this platform to share an idea and actually start finding collaborators and finding people to work with to develop their own ideas. I hope that that might be one of the knock-on consequences of Scratch Online, is that actually audiences start to get creative themselves.
The 8 projects in the pilot stage of the fund have shown just how effective technological and artistic collaboration can be. To find out more and apply, visit www.artsdigitalrnd.org.uk.